Welcome to the 2018 Year in Review. This channel continues to grow. We are now up to 122 videos, which have been watched for over 1,200 hours, 28,000 views, and 382 subscribers. So I'm very pleased and happy that there's such a following out there for this work, and I appreciate the time that you take watching what I have to say. The top 10 videos continue to shift a little bit as new content's added, but the dominant two at this point are the 10 important things about Magic Draw's UI and why SysML. And then the rest after that are all around the 600 to 400 views. I was fortunate to present at several conferences this year, including the No Magic World Symposium, where I released my hypermodeling approach and also the profile and model. So those are available at the hypermodeling.systems website, and that's my attempt to unify my modeling technique into a straightforward, or at least as pragmatic an approach as I've come up with so far. There's a full paper that was released at the Ground Vehicle Systems Engineering Technology Symposium. That's also available online if you'd like to read a more narrative discussion of what the hypermodeling approach is. I applied system modeling to word game and board game design and got a little bit off the beaten path, trying to show how useful system modeling can be for non-traditional, heavy, big design up front projects, but something that also has a need for validation and development. And finally presented some applications of SysML state machines to cybersecurity at the NDIA SE conference later in the year. And again, that paper and presentation is available online. I handed off leadership of the Model-Based Conceptual Design Working Group for NCOSY. I felt I was getting spread too thin, and the group is now in the good hands of Bob Lakorchik from Johns Hopkins and Randall Satterthwaite from John Deere. The email's provided there. So those of you that are interested in participating and contributing to Model-Based Conceptual Design can contact the new leadership at that email address. Some of the biggest news this year was the release of the Department of Defense Digital Engineering Strategy that came out in June of 2018. It's well worth your time to review if you're a serious practitioner of system modeling and architecture. It's basically focused around 5 goals, and these slides are courtesy Phil Zimmerman: to formalize the development, integration, and use of models, to provide an enduring authoritative sources of truth, to incorporate technological innovation, to establish the supporting infrastructure, and to transform the culture and workforce. And so this is the stated direction that the DoD SE department is headed, and I agree that it is definitely the right way to go. They also have worked out a roadmap on how they intend to formalize the use of models throughout the life cycle. And so this documentation is well worth your time to look at and review, and it is available at the DoD SE website. There's some important Magic Draw news. 19.0 and 19.0 Service Pack 1 were released, and there were very significant enhancements in this release. You can now hyperlink elements to text, so that if the name of a block changes, the requirement text can change and stay in sync, which I think is a big deal. It cuts down on a lot of administrative changes. Significant enhancements to legends, including inside tables, auto-creating legends from stereotypes. Just a huge amount of good stuff that happened there. You can hide packages as part of models that are shared. There's the ability to share models from a Teamwork Cloud to disconnected teams. So if you have the need to collaborate, you don't all have to have access to the same Teamwork Cloud server, which can be a big deal in defense environments. It's very straightforward to clone projects now, so if you're a professor like I am, you can create a stub project and clone it for your students, which works very well. And there's a lot of logical operators that have been added inside the structured expression language, and I'll have some videos showing how to access those. But these are very important things like intersection, not, is empty, if then else, some things that really bring some very valuable logic tests to the structured expression language that make it a lot easier to execute a lot of routine model operations without having to learn JavaScript or Bean Shell or some other modeling language. The work on SysML 2.0 continues, and I'm happy to be part of that, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we come up with in the 2019, but 2018 has been a great year so far. And I've created some easy links and subdomains. So for those of you that want to find other content that I've generated, papers.showmethewow.com is now a direct link to my academia site. Videos.showmethewow brings you here to YouTube. Manifesto.showmethewow.com points to the model-based engineering manifesto that I spotlighted in the past. Digital engineering takes you to the DoD DE website, and About Me, showmethewow.com, takes you to my LinkedIn page. So hopefully that makes it a little easier to find some of this content if you're interested. Again, thanks for watching and have a great 2019.